Hi guys! So for today we are going to be making paper origami frogs. So if you can see, this is my little frog and he is supposed to jump. And you can see his back legs kind of curl down so you can press it down and he'll pop up. So we are going to make these, and these are pretty challenging, I won't lie. I think a lot of my students will definitely enjoy it but struggle with it. Origami in general, I think, is a great task to do because it works on a lot of skills that we use every day. So you're working on your brain, being able to connect to your eyes, to your hands, right? So we want them to focus on this visual steps, trying to copy the model, and being able to be independent by following my lead in my video, okay? So we're going to take it step by step, and I'm going to break it up to make it super easy for you. So for step number one, you'll need a piece of paper, of course. So some of you might have origami paper, but probably not. I know I didn't have any. So what I did instead is I took a piece of computer paper and I cut a square. If you want to use a ruler, you can do that, and it'll be 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters, okay? But what's important is once you have your square, you actually only need half of it to make a large rectangle like this, okay? So this is actually two pieces. So as you're cutting them out, you can use a ruler. I ended up just doing it kind of by sight. You can do whatever works for you and your child. But you cut a square out and then divide it in half and then cut out one half, and it will turn out like this, okay? And the technical standard is 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. So that would be step number one. After that, what I would suggest is coloring one side. So I used kind of like an oil-based paint marker. It will make the paper thinner, but it will be a little bit easier to see which side I'm referring to. So that's up to you and your choice. You can choose that. So the first step is you're going to take your thin piece of paper and you are going to fold it in half, okay? So I've already done this to make it a little bit easier, but you're going to just take it and fold it in half long ways. That is the first step. I move the camera down so you can see my hands a little bit better. What you're going to do next is you're going to open up your piece of paper. You're going to take one corner and you're going to bring it down to one side, and you're going to fold and make a good crease, okay? So really use your thumbs to make a good crease. Once you do that step, you're going to open it back up and you're going to do the other side like this. You're going to come bring it down. Try to line up your edges as best as you can. And like I said, it might be a little bit tricky because it's a smaller piece of paper. That's okay. Crease it and then open it back up. Okay, so now you have both lines creased. What you're going to do is you're going to take it, flip it over so the colored side is up, and then you're going to take this center piece, and you see where the middle of that X is right here? You're going to fold the top half down to the bottom. So it should look like this. Fold it, okay? Okay, so now you're going to open it back up and turn it over for the white side to be up. So as you can kind of see in mine, you see how these edges are kind of starting to come together. This is a little bit tricky, so watch carefully. You're going to bring together these ends. You're going to hold that down, and then with your top finger, you're going to flatten it out. So it should look like this, okay? So again, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to open it back up. So you take the two side pieces here, you bring them together, you push them down, and then you're going to use your other finger to push this part down, and it should look like this. All right, great job everyone. So what we're going to do next is you're going to take this little lip that I have here, you're going to bring it to the center, and you're going to fold it upward. So it should look like that, okay? And then you're going to do the same side with this. So you're going to bring it up to the center, fold it upward, and it should look like that. Okay? Good. Okay, so once this part is done, you're going to take this edge, you're going to flip it sideways like this, and what you want is you want this side, this whole thing to come over and meet the middle line. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to fold it over, so it should look like this, okay? Now you're going to do the same thing on this side. You're going to take it, you're going to fold it, meet it in the middle. Try to line it up as best as you can. Alright, so it should look like this. Okay, so now we're going to make the front legs for the frog. So you know the part that we bent up this way? You're going to bring it and you're going to bring it down so it can be folded so the legs kind of stick out. So let's bring it closer. So as you can see, this side is folded, so you have a little leg sticking out. And you're going to do the same with this part. You're going to fold it down and over to make a little leg. So these will be our front legs for our frogs. It should look like this. So we're almost finished. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take the back end and you're going to take it and you're going to fold it in half down to the bottom of his legs right here. So you're going to lift it up, hold it down here, and then fold this part down. So it should look like this. It's right at the bottom. Then you're going to take this end and you're going to fold it all the way up to the frog's nose, all the way up here. Okay? So you take it and you fold that and crease it. You can put it back on the table, crease with your finger. Good. So it should look like this. And then you're going to take this back part one last time and you're going to fold it backwards. So it should look like this. Okay? So now that's pretty much how you make our frog. So what I would recommend is pushing his legs down a little bit, and then you can go ahead and see how he jumps. Alright guys, that is our origami frogs. Way to go. I know that was super duper hard because there's a lot of steps and a lot of processing involved with this. But hopefully you've made some good frogs, and if you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'm always here to help, okay? I will see you guys next week. Bye!